Mr. Brian Gillan. Mr. Brian Gillan, I've got goose pimples all over. This is really fantastic. What is it?
This is the Rush, MV Agusta Rush 1000.
And is it a Brutale?
This is based on the Brutale platform, but let's say completely thought of for acceleration. Everything we did on this bike is Newton's first law, F equals ma. So we tried to get as much mass away from the bike to have as much acceleration as possible. So the concept with this bike is basically drag racer.
Drag racing.
Yeah.
So I can't do it on the street?
Well, you have to try to obey the laws and stay under the speed limit, right?
Yeah. but I get a license. I get a number plate for it.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. It's a street homologated motorcycle.
This is really crazy. And when can I buy it?
This bike will be available in March 2020. So spring.
Soon.
It's very soon.
Really soon. And is it the price? Is it near the Oro, or is it a little bit above, or is it higher?
Let's say it's different than the Oro. The price will be lower than the Oro.
Okay.
But let's say from the performance standpoint, the homologated is 208 horsepower with the exhaust system that's mounted on the bike, which comes as part of the kit, 212.
Wow.
You have front lift control, launch control. You have one button right here. Press the button, hold the throttle wide open, and let her rip.
This is really crazy. And we've got the Öhlins suspension like on the Brutale Oro.
Öhlins electronic Nix suspension front and rear, and also the electronic steering damper. So the steering damper, you can have it manual if you want to adjust it manual, or you can put it in automatic mode, which we suggest, which really helps the handling. That way at low speed is very free, and as speed starts to go up, you can get almost up to 300 kilometers an hour on the bike. You have a little bit more stability.
Just a short question. What is technically different to the Oro?
Technically different from the Oro is the front wheel, because it has the spoke front wheel. The rear wheel is different. We have the aerodynamic cover on the rear wheel. Exhaust system is different. The tail section is different. The front headlight has the full LED front headlight with a flat frame and cornering, so slightly different than the Oro. Machined from billet components, and of course the styling.
The styling, it's just fantastic. But there is another point I'm really glad to hear from MV. There will be a Brutale, not a Oro, a basic version, can we say so? Yeah,
we have the Brutale Serie Oro, then we have the Brutale RR, the Rush 1000, and we're working on some other projects also for the future.
Super. Can we see the RR?
Absolutely, let's go.
Super. Great! Mr. Gillan, it's really difficult to say that this is the basic version. It's the RR of the Brutale. When will it be available?
This is available in December.
In December?
Yeah, in December.
What are the main difference to the Oro?
So the main difference for the Oro is with regards to the body, the fasteners, all the nuts and the bolts are steel on this bike rather than titanium. Okay. The Oro has all of the titanium fasteners on the bike. Yeah. The Oro version has the carbon fiber wheels. Yeah. The wheels on this version are forged aluminum. Okay. So we've got those wheels as well. And then with some of the components, like the wings and some of the other components, we went to different materials rather than the carbon fiber. Yeah. You know, but our Brutale RR, the standard version, has carbon fiber covers, all of the bodywork, the seat base, the side panels, the tail section, the covers for the exhaust, the engine covers, is all carbon fiber.
Perfect. So it must be a little bit heavier than the Oro.
It's slightly heavier for the wheels.
For the wheels?
Yeah, for the wheels.
About 2 kilos?
Yeah, you're talking about 1.8 kilos.
Okay. Yeah. And it is less expensive?
Of course, it's less expensive. It depends on what area of the world that you're in, and it costs less expensive than the Oro version. Plus, the Oro version also comes with a big kit of extra parts. The Oro version comes with the titanium exhaust system, the ECU with a different mapping for the exhaust system, the bike cover, the stand, and a number of other components as well.
Can we tell the price difference?
With the price difference, you should speak with the commercial guys.
Okay, perfect. So, but this one will be easier available than the Oro?
The Oro is a numbered bike, so we only made 300 of the Brutale 1000 Oro, where this bike is a series production bike.
Perfect. Mr. Gillan, it's just fantastic on the MV's stand. I don't know, do we say stand? Exhibition?
It's a stand, yeah. We have so much technology here, so much technology with the inertial platform. You know, we have the 6-axis inertial platform on the bike for the front lift control, for the traction control, which changes with the angle. The headlight also has cornering, so as you tip into the corner, the light starts to point around the corner with the full LED front headlight. The launch control, you have one button here on the right twist grip. Press the button, hold the throttle wide open, put it in the first gear, and away you go.
But you have the cornering light even on the RR.
Yes, absolutely.
Is the cornering light also on the Superveloce?
The Superveloce has the Policiodale LED headlight, which points straight. So it's not the cornering; it is a wide beam Policiodale headlight.
But I saw there are also different versions. Can we have a look, Mr. Gillan?
Let's go take a look.
Yeah. Mr. Gillan, last year I was really impressed by the Superveloce. We saw on the reactions of the viewers. No? Superveloce, they really loved it, and I guess it was planned for 2020, so next year it will be available.
Yeah, the Superveloce last year was a concept model. It was just a prototype. This year we brought the production versions. So the bike goes into production at the end of February 2020.
Okay.
And is already available for purchase from pre-sale from customers. So we're almost sold out of the Oro versions, and now we have the standard versions also coming.
Okay. The Oro versions, they are nearly sold out, but we see some basic versions. It's hard to say basic versions because they are really beautiful. But can we go there and you tell us the differences? So this is the basic version of the Superveloce. What are the differences to the Oro?
So clearly with the basic version we had to look at some different items on the bike, like the wheels. We have the cast wheels rather than the spoked wheels that are on the Oro version. Now, one thing to keep in mind is everything that the Oro version has is available aftermarket for this version. So through our special parts catalog, any of the special parts that we have on the Oro, like the gas cap, the billet gas cap with the leather strap, with the spoked wheels, the 3-exit exhaust system, which you see on the Oro version is really particular. All of those items are available for the base version as well.
Okay. But the basic version will be much more easier to buy. I guess the Superveloce is a limited version.
Yeah, the Superveloce is a limited version with limited quantity, but the base version is the Oro. But the base version is not a numbered version.
Okay. And this is also produced in spring 2020 or available in spring 2020.
Production is February 2020. Yeah.
Really fantastic. By the Brutale. By the 1000 Brutale Oro, it took a while that it got produced, so people had to wait, I guess, also to autumn 2019, but now production is running.
Yeah, we showed the Brutale 1000 last year at the EICMA show for the first time, and it was, let's say, a technical pre-series bike when we brought it. So we weren't finished with the development of the bike. Now the bike is developed, and we've already gone through the pre-series and into production.
Yeah. Perfect. The Superveloce has the three-cylinder. Can you tell us something? Weight, engine, horsepower.
Yeah, it's based on the F3 800 engine. So it's the 800cc counter-rotating crankshaft like MotoGP bike. So when you give it the gas, the harder you accelerate, the harder it pushes down on the front tire to keep the bike from wheeling, so you can accelerate harder. It's full drive-by-wire. We've got the traction control with the 8 levels of traction control. You know, the adjustable map. So we've got 3 main riding modes, and then the customizable map. And you can customize the map for RPM limit, for engine response, for throttle response, for engine brake. You know, a number of different factors.
It's really fantastic. And as I learned something by the interview, I know I don't have to talk about the price, but I will ask the local dealer. But it's available in spring 2020.
Correct. Yeah.
Mr. Gillan, I'm really deeply impressed. I'm really happy because MV Agusta was always great since Giacomo Agostini. Is there... It's really a lot what you are presenting here. Are there some new steps in the future you can talk about?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, MV Agusta in the last year and a half has been going through a big transition also with the management of the company. We've had a big influx of capital, so it's allowed us to stabilize the company, make spare parts available, and try to stabilize our dealer network and give us the opportunity to bring out new bikes and have, the market is ready for those bikes. So from a technical side, it's a great opportunity. Then we have also new projects like the Lonchin. We signed an agreement with Lonchin, and in the future we'll be bringing out a platform of 350cc bikes with a technical partner, Lonchin.
350cc bikes?
Yeah. If you go around the other side of the stand, you can see the outline of some bikes that we're working on.
Wow, I see.
So we'll be entering some new markets also with MV Agusta. Let's say from the super exclusive top premium to entry level into MV world.
Wow. So maybe next year at the EICMA we see a 350cc bike.
Could be.
Yeah. Mr. Gillan, thank you very much. It was a big pleasure, and now you will genießen your coffee.
Have a great show.
Danke, ciao.